first officers, in fact. Yes, newly promoted, my dear. Tell me, you darling, you have a crab mask. Do you both have... And, well, you look...
I was. Me. A victim to everything.
Winning right now. Yes. Now, my dears, do you happen to have a love of the crabs as well? Oh, hello, Claudio, dear. Get in here, darling. Can you not hear me? Oh, good. Claudio, darling, I know you didn't want to learn the ritual earlier, but you really do need to learn how to initiate new members into the Guardians. Oh, my dears, this is my son, Claudio. Yes, don't mind his little crab claw. You see, he's half cat, half crab. He's a kitten. Exactly. Oh, you look so confused. What? No, he's not a time sprite, dear. He's my son, Claudio. Yes. Now, my dears, would you be interested in joining our little army to help protect the crabs here in the Under? Yes? Oh, fabulous, dears. That would be wonderful. Here. Now, dear, this time I think you can do it. You should initiate the ritual. Oh, good, darling. I'm so glad you're stepping up to the mantle. All right, my dears, come. Here, let me transport us. Let's see. To carry the 4. And, oh, welcome. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Oh, excuse me. My dear. Hello, little one. Welcome. And you have a crab mask, too. My dear, my name is Kitanya von Mousetrap. Lovely to make your acquaintance. Darling, you see, I am the queen of the crabs here in the Under, and we were going to initiate some new members into our army. Would you like to join our cause? Wonderful, darling. Oh, I'm so glad. What? Oh, Oh, no. I hate it when your brain runs out of juice. It happens in the Under all the time. It's really quite a tragedy. Yes, be careful that your brains don't run out of juice, my dears. It's very important. All right, wait. Claudio, dear. Now, the first thing you must do is... Oh, excuse me, this is my son. Yes, this is my son, Claudio, Prince of the Crabs. My dear, first you must gather everyone around the pit. Excellent. Yes, with authority, dear, with authority. Precisely. Now, the first item you will need for this ritual, new members. Oh, and our current members, please make your shields and stand in honor. Thank you. Precisely. And don't worry, you'll learn this spell in a minute, everyone. It's a little complicated, but I can lead you through quite easily. Yes. And as our first officer cheesehead, of course, you need your golden shield. Yes. Excellent, Claudio. And Claudio, dears, yours needs to be gold as well. You are royalty, darling. You need to act like it. Exactly. All right. Now, Claudio, the first thing you must tell everyone is to make... Do you remember, dear? No, it's a shaker of salt, darling. Yes, exactly. You all know how to make a shaker of salt. It's just a snap and clockwise around. Give it a go with your masks. Oh, yes, Claudio, dear, show them how. Oh, my dear, you have so many. You're ready to go. Look at you. I love the enthusiasm. Oh, do you need help over there? I can lend my voice. It's always hard when you're silent. Perfect, dear. You got it. Exactly. Thank you, First Officer Cheesehead. All right, my dears. Now, Claudio, say with command, this item represents our heritage as Krobs. It represents the traditions and the values of the Krob people. If you promise to uphold those values, toss in your shaker of salt. Excellent job, darling. Excellent. Now, do you remember the second item they must make, dear? Yes, your personal totems. So this is the item that represents you. Do you all have one of those yet? The time sprites like to do that where if you come up to someone and they show you a tiny golden onion, you know who they are. But since you don't have totems yet, it takes time. Just do 3 snaps into your mask and make an onion as your first totem. Exactly. Perfect, my dears. All right. Oh, you have one? Perfect, perfect. Now, Clawdio, tell them what the totem represents. You see, this totem represents you, your unique gifts and talents, what you bring to the Guardians. Sometimes we need artists, sometimes we need warriors. It takes all kinds to protect the crops. So if you are willing to promise these talents to our fight, toss in your totem. Excellent job, my dear. Now, the last item, darlings, is the item that represents you as a guardian. It is the shield. Now, I'll lead you through making it because it's rather complicated. Clawdio, will you show them the first step? Precisely. So you'll put 1 onion in, exactly, dear, and counterclockwise around. Now you'll need to do that 4 times. Exactly, so take your other onion and put it in. Now make 2 more onions for us. Perfect. And put 1 onion into your mask. Counterclockwise once. The other onion into your mask. And counterclockwise once. Perfect, my dear. Perfect. Now, once you have those, put in 2 coasters. Excellent. Now put in the other 2 coasters. Perfect, my dear. Perfect. Now, with your 2 plates, you will put both plates into your mask. Run your hand clockwise twice. Clockwise, dear, clockwise. Oh, no, so close. First Officer Cheesehead, can you help us make some plates very quickly? Yes, I'll hold your shield, my darling. Thank you. Excellent, my dear. Well done. Oh, excuse me, dear. My scepter went in. Oh, dear. Once we get to the place, we'll have to do this. My dear friend. Oh, you're getting awfully close. We have the 2 plates for you if you'd like, but you're very close. Go ahead, go ahead. That's it. Exactly. Now, put both plates in. Clockwise twice. This way, clockwise around. Other way, other way, other way. Oh, it's all right. We have extra plates right here, my dear. Oh, it's a very difficult spell. You're doing excellent. Here, we have the plates right here. Ooh. And like this, clockwise. Yes, but do it over your mask. You've got it, you've got it. Once, twice, stop, and snap. Excellent, my dear. That is a very complicated spell. Here you are, First Officer. Thank you, my dear, for your help. Excellent. Yes, it's so difficult, and when everyone's watching you, the pressure, my goodness, I know. You did great, darling. Sometimes it takes some of us... Whoop! Oh, goodness. Hello, darling. Yes, my dear, please make your shield in honor. We are initiating new members. Yes, but honestly, I've seen it take... Oh, goodness. I keep getting stuck in time loops. Is my body crumpling? Is that happening? Yeah, my goodness. I'm here. It's fine. All right. Yes, but I have had individuals it takes them 4 or 5 times to get that spell right. You did quite well, darling. Yes, be proud of that. Ooh. Oh, all right. Let's see. There we are. Oh, is it doing something odd, darling? Oh, weird. Let's see if we can figure it out. Clockwise. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Well done, Guardians. Way to work together. All right, my dears. Now, Claudio, if you'll give the final instruction. As I said before, this shield represents you as a guardian. It says that you are willing to come between Krobs and harm way, whatever that may be. These are dangerous times for Krobs here in the Under, and we must protect them at all cost. If you promise to make this vow, toss in your shield. Welcome, new members, to the Guardians of the Salt Kingdom. Oh, so lovely to have you all aboard, my goodness. Now, First Officer Cheesehead, we did. We began working on the different configurations. Excellent. Let's practice now with our new members. Perfect. Now, Claudio, dear, you haven't seen these yet, so let's just have you observe for this and have First Officer Cheesehead run the exercise. Excellent, sweetheart. Here, come on, everyone. Let's move away from the Krob pit. We don't want to fall in. King, darling, we're done with the ritual. Sorry if anything fell too close to you, dear. And you're always welcome to come out and join us. My husband lives down there, yes. All right, my dears. Let's get some practice weapons, shall we? Here we are. There we are, dears. There we are, darling. Perfect. Here you are, dear. And First Officer. Well, First Officer, you don't need one because you're running the exercise. Never mind. All right, all right. Now, First Officer Cheesehead, please do one of the gestures for one of the attacks. Now, everyone, when you see this is the circle attack. So what you will do is go back to back with each other. You are protecting each other's backs. And put your weapons out. So come join me. Make sure your back is against mine. Yes, so you're facing out, facing out, facing out, precisely. But make it tight, because if there's a gap, that's where we're weak. That's where someone can get us. Yes. Excellent, excellent. Perfect. Now face out so that your backs are on the inside. So the circle should be here. Yes, my dears, exactly, exactly. Perfect. We've got a gap right here, my darling. There we are. Now, you're facing out so you can't... And this is a trust exercise, my dears, for you cannot see each other in this moment. All you see is the sky and the sand, and you have to trust and know that your fellow guardian has your back. Perfect form, my dears. Excellent. Now, First Officer Cheesehead, if you will call the next one. All right, and my dears, you see that motion? That is sneak attack. So what we will do is form a line going this way. So come join me and put your spear next to mine so it makes a line. Excellent, excellent, perfect. Now, what we do is we see the target, crouch down low, slowly advance together. Now this is difficult because no one is leading. We must take our cues off of each other. Exactly, precisely. And when we are within striking distance, stop, weapons up, and strike. Exactly. And First Officer Cheesehead, the last of the formations. Yes, and when you see that gesture, this is capture. Now currently, we have a warrant out for a cat named Stella, who has created great crimes against the cat and Krob kingdoms. If we see her, our first job is to capture her. So what we must do is form a barricade. Everyone with their items, create a cage. Precisely. With no gaps. There we are, dear. Closer, oh, we have a gap right here, darling. Gap right here. Excellent. Item up. There we are. Exactly. Now, First Officer Cheesehead, if you will do one of the different attacks, we will follow suit. All right. Did you all see? You have to pay... He is our first officer. Yes, and that motion is sneak attack. Exactly. You're ready, my dear. Here we are. There we are. There we are. There we are. Come join, darling. Form the line. Precisely. We are within striking distance. Exactly. Now, there has been a dragoon flying about the under. It should be gone by now. We've sent it to the upper. But if it ever comes back, we may need this attack. Same as the first one if it's flying from the sky. All right, Officer Cheesehead. One more. Exactly. Perfect. Oh, we have a gap on this side. Perfect, my dears. Weapons to the sky. Excellent, excellent form. My dears, I am so glad we recruited you today. You are sharp tacks. Well done, darlings. Excellent. And thank you, First Officer Cheesehead. You remembered those perfectly. Excellent job, my dear. Now, if only we could find this Stella. I still haven't seen her, and I have been looking. Claudio, dear, if you see her, you have to run. You must promise me. All right, dear. I know that you will be king someday, but this is not your fight yet. You're still too little to take her on. After she killed my brother. Anyway. My dears, I think you're all ready. Yes. I have a crowd council that I really must get to, but it was good to be out in the sun for a little bit. Claudio, dear, you ready to go below? Excellent, darling. All right. Take care, my dears. Oh, let me throw my scepter down. I always forget it. There we are. Heads up, darling. All right. Kisses, my dears. Very good to see you. And until next time, my friends. All right. Down we go, darling. Let's see. Carry the 4. You did very well, darling. How do you feel? You're not sure? Oh, I think they will listen to you, my dear. Is that it? You feel like you do not feel like you have the presence? Is that it? No, you do not feel. I see. Darling, here is what I have found. You have to be the prince first. People may not react to you as if you are the prince. They might think you're silly or they might not enjoy DJing. Who knows? But if you know in your heart that you are the prince, it's simply undeniable, and everyone will follow suit, and you will not need them to follow suit, darling, because you know. You understand? All right, I'm going to get to the council, but you just tuck in for a little bit, and make sure you get some salted wet food, all right, darling? All right, kisses. Mwah.